What's going on, you guys? It's Sport Crazy Spartan here, back with another live stream here on the channel. Hope everybody's doing good. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I went on ahead and turned my voice audio down some, so hopefully it should be good. We played Firebase Z the other day, so we're gonna be playing the Maschine today. If anyone has any questions throughout the live stream, or if y'all want to talk about anything, y'all let me know what's up, man. So the other day they released news that Black Ops 5 isn't really the next Call of Duty. It's gonna be Black Ops 6. It's gonna be Black Ops 6, you guys. So,
arriving at Alpha site. You're clear, strike team.
We got one person watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. So to speed this up some, I might put on the Rampage Inducer, just so that way we can fly through these rounds just a little bit quicker, maybe. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? But yeah, so Black Ops 5 is not the next Call of Duty game. Black Ops 5 already came out.
Here we are. Ground zero. Dimensional gates opening around.
It just so happens that I'm playing Black Ops 5 right now. This is Black Ops Cold War, you guys. Black Ops 5. Black Ops 5 is Cold War.
Team, facility entrance just ahead.
Like I said, hopefully my audio is good.
About 2 seconds. Why are you all in such a hurry to die?
So I think I'll put on the Rampage Inducer for just a couple of rounds. Maybe till round 5, maybe when I save up enough XP. But yeah, so it's gonna be Black Ops 6 is the next game. And I mean, really it's chronologically right. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the continuity with the storyline. With, with the Cold War atmosphere and everything. It makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna turn this Rampage Inducer off. Which I feel like that's another feature they need to add in next year's game. I actually like the idea of the Rampage Inducer. It speeds up rounds. Definitely can help you if you need it. I would get Juggernog, but it's a little pricey, and we're trying to open up all these doors as early as we can. I remember when this map first came out, bro, it was so scary. Like, the atmosphere, I ain't gonna lie, man, that's something Cold War did do really good with their maps, is create an aesthetic that makes them look very good. Like, they done a really good job. So shout out to Sledgehammer, shout out to Treyarch, whoever done these maps. Y'all did a really good job. Y'all did a very good job. I feel like all the maps in Cold War have a really good atmosphere to them. The only map I didn't really like, maybe I just don't have enough experience on it, maybe it's just too convoluted for me, was Forsaken. I did not like Forsaken at all. Like I said, maybe the experience was just too convoluted for me.
Go to bed. Got any dinner?
Also, another feature I feel like Treyarch should add is the max ammo thing, where you don't have to reload. I feel like that was a cool feature that they added within this Call of Duty right here.
I think it's fair to say that's what a med group was investigating.
But I think it's going to be interesting seeing what they do as far as the storyline goes. Oh shoot, I think I messed up. Oh yeah, I think I messed up. Oh yeah, I messed up. I was trying to find the dang on ether tunnel right here. I couldn't. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. It's been a little bit since we played this map, like, religiously. And we are severely paying for it right now, because we cannot, for the life of us, get this right. So y'all are gonna have to forgive me, okay? But literally, you know, ever since I stopped playing Modern Warfare 3, you know, with the cranked up to 1,000 skill-based matchmaking in the game and everything else, it's just like the game has been actually kind of getting better. Like with the Season 3 Reloaded update the other day, a lot of YouTubers are praising it, man. So it's kind of like the moment I get off the game, it wants to get better, and I'm just like, what in the world, man? Like, what are we doing here?
Report. What the hell just happened?
If I'm reading this right, I think someone crossed the threshold into another dimension.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of not tired of playing Black Ops 3. I love Black Ops 3 Zombies, dude. I love Black Ops 3 Zombies. I think Black Ops 3 Zombies is, it's probably the best zombies that, you know, there is. You know what I'm saying? Black Ops 2 is obviously maybe a close second, maybe Black Ops 1, depending on what you prefer. But, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna build this ether scope, and that's the other thing, we got a whole crap ton of dogs about to spawn. So we're gonna need to take care of all of these dogs if we can at some point in time. But yeah, man, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try and mix it up on the channel. I'm gonna try and play Cold War Zombies because I know it's been a while since we played. So I was like, shoot, let me go ahead, let me download it, and let me see what's up with it, man. So we downloaded it. We're back on it, and it actually feels good, man. I remember grinding this game. I remember playing this with Mike and Saya and them boys. You know what I'm saying? We'd get on here and we'd, you know, grind these levels out, man. We really would. But this was back during Cold War when it was in its life cycle. And when it was, you know, the newest Call of Duty as of recently. Alright, so we're going to go in here, we're going to build this ether scope. I do want to go ahead and get the the D Machine upgrade or the die weapon upgrade. They done a really good job of picking the map, like designing the weapon for the map itself.
Strike team. We have new orders from the director. We have to shut down the dimensional breach in an effort to contain
I could do the
I say we shut down the cyclotron.
the box thing, the little Easter egg on the map, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to get copyrighted just in case that music is copyrighted. So now we just gotta wait for a Megaton to spawn in, which he should be doing this round coming up. Now we'll open up this door because we gotta go to this machine and do the upgrade part, or get the die weapon. But I hope everyone's doing good.
Noticing a large concentration of radioactive.
Okay, yeah, so we gotta go pack a punch because this spaz, I know it's the Gallo in the game, but we calling it a spaz because that's exactly what it is. It's not gonna do good against the Megaton if it's not pack a punch.
Good work, strike team, but you can't leave the job half done.
Yeah, Carver, we know, man. Trust me, we know. So the goal is to not die. But no, the goal is I'm gonna try and save as much of these zombies as I can, so that way when I do decide to go in here and do this upgrade, okay, good. We got the key card. So now we take the key card. Now, you could choose to do the Easter or the Easter egg for this game. Not the main Easter egg, but the side one with the people dancing with the coffin and stuff. You could choose to do the side Easter egg for the part for the die weapon, but I just prefer to do it the old-fashioned way, to just kind of go ahead and get it. Because, I mean, it's not guaranteed that you'll get the weapon itself. You may get a perk, you may get a good weapon, so on and so forth, but really... Alright. So I think we have enough zombies. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna feed them in here. I will say this though, the wonder, like the weapon upgrades for this map, like the types of variants you can get, they done a really good job, man.
Weapon storage at maximum. Fire when ready.
Alright, sounds good. So we got the die.
Around this weapon. Some sort of matter of
So a lot of people say that this one,
whatever the fuck that means.
just the base variant is better than the other four, which I haven't pack-a-punched it fully, so I really couldn't tell you. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you if it was or if it's not, but just doing some texting, you guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, man, it feels good to be back on this map, though. Like I said, it's been so long, bro. It's been so long since I've been back on this map.
Kiss the ground.
I know a lot of people are playing Hell Divers right now.
Rushing at me.
We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I said, I know a lot of people are playing Hell Divers. I know a lot of my friends want me to play it. I don't know what I was just aiming at there, but... I don't even know what we're really going to go for here on this map, like, as far as, like, what the objective is. I guess it's just maybe till we exfil or whatever. Like I said, I try and do these streams typically at an hour or longer. I'm trying to figure out what the longest stream I've ever done was. I think it might have been like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe almost 2 hours, if I remember correctly. I will say this, though, we do have to
Bring it on. I can take
work on getting perks.
Should have stayed out of my way.
But yeah, so Black Ops 6 is going to be the next game. A lot of people were calling it Black Ops Gulf War, myself included. A lot of prominent streamers and leakers, you know, who know a lot about Call of Duty, they've been calling it Black Ops Gulf War. Whatever it's going to be called, I mean, you know, they've had 4 years to develop it. You know, Treyarch has had 4 years to put together something decent, and you know, there should be really no excuse for the game to flop. Okay? Now, here's the thing, right? We've been let down by 2-year developed games, right?
They're dead.
You know, especially with Infinity Ward, when they developed Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2019, don't get me wrong, it was a beautiful game. You know, it looks good from the outside, you know, the weapons look great. The campaign was actually really good. I enjoyed the campaign. But when you played multiplayer, it was just like, what are they doing, man? You know what I'm saying? And then when they come back the next year, or the next game that they developed was Modern Warfare 2 2022. They took a step forward in certain areas, and they took a step back in certain areas. You see what I'm saying? One thing that they took steps forward in was the camo progression system. I really did love the camo progression system for Modern Warfare 2. 2022 Electric Boogaloo, it's Dorman time. Shout out to BT, my boy Blame Truth, which I shouted him out in my recent video that I done when we were playing Firebase Z.
I'll notify you when Raptor 1's back in range.
But yeah, the camo progression system on that game was absolutely great. I think it was a great, you know, great way to grind your weapons and, you know, get them done and everything like that. But they still kept the same formula for multiplayer. Made the footsteps too loud, dead silence was a field upgrade, you know, the Map selection was abysmal. I mean, the maps were beautiful in Modern Warfare 2 2022, but it's just like a lot of them didn't really play good. And then it's like they keep remastering the same maps, you know what I'm saying? Like, they keep bringing back the same ones, you know? It's like, don't get me wrong, I love Shipment just as much as the next person, for camo grinding at least. But as far as like a fundamental map, Shipment sucks, bro.
So long, suckers.
Like, Shipment sucks. Yeah, like, Shipment just sucks, man. And it's like, they keep bringing, like, they keep trying to use nostalgia to kind of justify what they're doing. And it's like, nostalgia's not going to work at the end of the day for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're kind of at that point now to where kids are more smarter nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of them have older brothers and even older sisters that play Call of Duty, you know. And it's like,
I don't plan on leaving any of you
the older generation, it's up to them to let the newer generation of kids know about Call of Duty and what made it good. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, like, for me at least, me and my brother, we played Black Ops. I think the last Black Ops game we played together was Black Ops 3. And that was probably the last really, really good Black Ops game. Black Ops Cold War was good, but would I say it was really, really good? No. No. The storyline, like the campaign, was interesting. The zombies was actually pretty good. That's why I continue to play it. But by that time, my brother had kind of grew out of Call of Duty. He was still playing, you know, GTA at that point. And you know, he was playing his own games. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his own thing. Like, for him, Call of Duty just wasn't Call of Duty anymore. And you know, Modern Warfare 2 2022, it kind of strayed away from what made COD great in the first place. Well, that started with Modern Warfare 2019. But ever since Modern Warfare 2019, Call of Duty, I feel like, has went downhill. Like, that's just what I feel. I feel like Call of Duty has went downhill, and it's just not the game that we grew up playing. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different franchise now. You know, with Modern Warfare 3 this year, they, you know, released a $80 glove for King Kong, and I mean, the internet went crazy over that one. You know, it's like, don't get me wrong, Sledgehammer Games, they done a really good job as far as, like, you know, developing Modern Warfare 3. So I think they done, you know, pretty good. But as far as, like, you know, the game from a core fundamental standpoint, it leaves a lot to be desired. So, you know, that's just from my perspective, though. And then it's like, ever since with Modern Warfare, you know, Modern Warfare 2019, it's like the skill-based matchmaking has been cranked up to 1,000, and it's just, it's unbearable to play. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty is like extremely unbearable to play, and that's why a lot of people have left from Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people just don't want to play it no more. And I can't really say I much blame them. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I stopped playing Modern Warfare 3, because the skill-based matchmaking was just too much. Well, let me not even say the skill-based matchmaking. It was much more of the engagement optimized matchmaking, and that topic in and of itself is a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not doing it. Woo! Boy, I'm trying to tell you, man, the dye weapon, it's really good. Do I think it's better than the Dreisendracht bows? Nah. I believe the Dreisendracht bows are probably one of the best wonder weapons in Zombies history. You know, obviously the Apothicon Servant is up there. The Origin Stabs are up there. You know, a lot of great... Oh, don't tell me you're dying, bro. Fight through a zombie. Fight through it. Don't die on us. We need you to stay alive.
Chopper clearing out.
We need you to stay alive, Chief. Long enough for me to do this, We'll go ahead and get Speed Cola. Why not? Screw it. But yeah, man, engagement optimized matchmaking just killed Call of Duty, man. Like, I'm just very confused on why Activision thinks that engagement optimized matchmaking is good for Call of Duty when it's really doing nothing but killing the franchise. And that's why, like, they're bleeding players so much, man. Like, they're trying to save Call of Duty by making bundles that these little kids are attracted to, and they know they'll buy them. They know even grown men will buy some of these bundles. You see what I'm saying? So why sit here and... Yeah, I just wanted to kill him because he was getting on my nerves. But why, you know, why sit there and change something that's working so good? That's kind of Activision's, you know, that's their practice right now. And the crazy thing is we thought that since Microsoft was going to be buying Call of Duty, that skill-based matchmaking and EOMM was going to change, and we thought that they were going to change the franchise. No. I feel like as long as Activision is, you know, the publisher, Call of Duty will continue to... It will just continue to be scummy. You know, it'll continue to...
Something you don't see in your average evil Nazi secret bunker.
Now, I'm no scientist, but it seems like it could be used to restore brain function in undead specimens.
Major, if the Nazis really were balls deep in dimensional research...
I'll stop you right there. The Nazis wanted to win the war. If they were interested in Project End Station, it's because it would help them achieve that goal. I wager Omega Group is after the same thing. Hell, I only hope that's what Requiem wants to.
I'm sorry, I was listening to him speak about, like, what's going on the map. But, yeah, man, as long as Activision is at the forefront, and as long as their main concern is making money, you know, skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, it will be the same in Call of Duty. It will continue to kill Call of Duty. And to me, I feel like if they don't stop, bro, Call of Duty's gonna be just like Medal of Honor, and it's gonna die off. Because it's like, you've already had several YouTubers quit Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, even the pro players don't want to play Call of Duty no more. And it's their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even want to play it no more. Like, literally, it's what makes them their money.
Shut the fuck up.
And that's bad. That's bad. Imagine like waking up, you know, 10 years ago when Advanced Warfare was well, let me not say 10 years ago. Let me say 12 years ago, back when Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty game out. It was the most current one, right? Waking up and playing that game for me and for a lot of other people was one of the best things about waking up in the morning.
Unleash the horde all you want.
It was one of the best things, man. Like, I loved waking up on, you know, a Friday morning if I wasn't at school to play Black Ops 2. I loved waking up on the weekends playing, you know, Black Ops 2 with my brother, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, now, do I really care to wake up on a Saturday morning to play Call of Duty anymore? No. Do a lot of people do it? Streamers, maybe. That's if they want to play the game. But it's like, it's just not the game it used to be. Like I said, Call of Duty is not the franchise that it used to be. And that's just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Science can sure fuck you up.
like, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the chat, but for me at least, I mean, Call of Duty hasn't been good since maybe Black Ops 4. I feel like Black Ops 4 was the last, you know, pretty decent Call of Duty as far as multiplayer goes. Like, if you want to talk about the last all-around good Call of Duty, that was Black Ops 3. That was Black Ops 3.
I'll admit, I got lucky there.
Like, if you wanna ask me, it was the last good one. Like, overall good one was Black Ops 3. So that's just what I think from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think Call of Duty is they're nearing the point of no return, man. They are. They know that they're losing players and they need to do something to change. They need to do something to change, man. And I've went on the channel here and I've explained several things that Call of Duty needs to do to change and go back to its original form. Which I'll probably talk about it here in just a little bit, but it's not hard, man. The Call of Duty formula is not hard to get right. Okay? Here's how they can do it. Okay? Here's how they can do it. Okay? For one, they need to get rid of skill-based matchmaking / EOMM. If you don't want to get rid of it, at least,
We got a limited window here. Get him
you know, at least try and, you know, tune it around, like change it up.
What will they think of next?
You know, if you're not gonna fix it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta neutralize it in some way.
You tried to fuck with my world. We failed.
LZ clear. Proceeding with extraction.
You know, like you gotta fix SBMM. You gotta, you know, you gotta either fix it or you gotta either nuke it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to get rid of skill-based matchmaking and EOMM like completely. You know what I'm saying? Understand that there's a protected bracket you want to keep players in, you know, for like the disabled players and the ones that can't really play the game well, right? However, there are a lot of players out there like myself and a lot of the bigger content creators. We've worked hard to develop our skills in Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? And that's why combat training was a thing back in the day. That's why boot camp was a thing back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really make sense to make skill-based matchmaking the forefront of everything if it's at the expense of your better players. The next thing, they need to stop focusing so much on Battle Royale and start focusing on multiplayer and zombies. That's just my opinion. I feel like the more they focused on Warzone, the less, you know, multiplayer and zombies was getting focused on as well. I feel like Warzone was a pandemic thing. They knew players were going to stay in the house because they couldn't go out due to the pandemic. But listen, we're away from the pandemic now. Y'all need to go back to what made Call of Duty great, which was multiplayer and zombies, and focus on that. If y'all want to keep Warzone relevant, make a team specifically formulated for Warzone. Maybe have Warzone as its own IP. Have a different team develop Warzone. You see what I'm saying? Like, instead of releasing it with the main game itself. And it's kind of like zombies. A lot of players want, you know, a standalone zombies game. You know, release zombies as its own thing. You know, you could do zombies and Warzone as its own thing. But at the end of the day, Warzone just needs to not be focused on anymore. That's all I'm saying. So that's the second thing they can do to make Call of Duty great. The next thing they can do is stop with these dang on annual release cycles. Okay? Releasing the game every single year, it's not going to do the game any good, bro. It's really not. I actually got to work on this LC10 right here. Maybe when I'm playing like on my free time, I'll probably work on it. But it's not going to do the game any good if you continually release it every single year. You know what I'm saying? Because player fatigue, you're going to have development fatigue, and you're just running out of ideas. You know what I'm saying? You're releasing the same maps, you're releasing the same weapons, you're releasing the same content. It's not going to do the game any good. So those are just the top 3 ideas that I have for, you know, improving Call of Duty. But y'all let me know what y'all think down there in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. This one might have been actually shorter than the Firebase Z live stream. But I'm going to try and make Maurer Toten a whole lot more longer of a stream. If I can, I might do the Easter egg for this map, because I've done Firebase Z's Easter egg, I've done D Machine's, but I haven't been able to do Mallard or Totens, and maybe at some point, maybe I'll do Forsaken. So we'll see how it goes. But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.